Hi everyone, my name is Sonia Singha and welcome to the Indian Sun. Our guest for today has donned multiple hats in his career: actor, model, ambassador, event manager, entrepreneur, designer, you name it. And now he's come up with a new Nepali video called Hawa Sarara on YouTube. Already doing immensely well with about 350,000 plus views in just 5 days. Let's welcome artist Sunod Shrestha. Thank you for being here today, Sunod.
Thank you, Sonia, for inviting me. It's been a pleasure.
It's a pleasure having you here. So, Sunod, I hear you're a man of different talents. You've been working in so many different sectors. You have successful stories to share. Could you perhaps briefly walk us through your experience in terms of what made you try so many different things and what have you currently been up to these days? So, just a glimpse of what your journey has been so far.
My journey, yeah, it's been eventful. Actually, it's been full of ups and downs throughout my time. I started here back in 2007. Started with events, then I went from events. I started doing sports. Then I opened my own restaurant. Then started a brand, as in clothing lines and all. Then got into fashion. Did a couple of videos and all. Involved into Australian TVs as well. So yeah, been quite a lot of roller coaster ride around.
Really? So you had your restaurant, you had your brand, you had so many things. How did you go about managing all of that at once?
No, it's just that I just get bored very quick. So I just whenever I get something to do it, I just keep on doing it. Don't see the conclusion or whatever. I'll just jump into it and I just start doing it. And once you start doing it, you have to follow it. So it just happens like that.
Yeah, you've got a passion for things, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. So back in 2007, you said you came to Australia. So
Yeah.
what was your journey like in terms of coming to Australia? So did you come here to study, did you mention?
Yeah. So I wanted to study multimedia here. I'm originally from Nepal, so the course I wanted to study wasn't that very strong back in Nepal. So that's why I came here to study that, and slowly, yeah, just fell in love with this industry and just started continuing doing it here.
So have you worked in Nepal in terms of like working in your sector, or was this the first time when you came to Australia?
Yeah, not really. I was very young when I came here, so I was still studying. I just finished my high school and was in my bachelor's. I was just doing my undergrad there, and I left my course just there and just came to Australia. So didn't get to work much, but yeah, once I came here, like how life of international students, I straight away jumped into working and all. So yeah, that was pretty much it.
Yeah, you've done fairly well. I've been an international student myself, so I understand what you're
Ah,
coming from.
yeah.
Uh, let's shift the focus towards the newest milestone of yours, the YouTube video, which is already
Yeah.
a sensational hit. I saw the video, by the way. I don't understand Nepali myself, but it was quite catchy. And so, could you perhaps tell us more in terms of what the video was all about to our non-Nepali audience?
Yeah, so basically, this video is all about enjoying and how life should be and how fun a life is, and it's so the main oh yeah, I'll just go from the basic from the start.
Yeah,
So
sure
there's
thing.
this guy, his name is Kusol. He's younger to us. He's really good guy. So he was the runner up of The Voice Nepal. So we made the now we used to do a lot of videos from before as well. So he was like, hey, I've got a good song, it's a good feel, and we want to, because we've got COVID and all everything at the moment, so let's give something to the audience. And we started planning for that, and yeah, that's how we came up with this plan. And the whole video is about how life is all about, like, how beautiful it is and how nice everything is if you take it in that way. And yeah, so we basically just portrayed that with a lot of fans and friends and all.
Oh, that's great. So all of the crew members in the video are like your actual friends who have been cast here.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
That's
So
amazing.
we sorry.
No, go on, go on.
Yeah. We actually had taken auditions from a lot of our friends itself, but we all knew each other from back then. But yeah, so we just took the perfect who would suit the cast.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So tell us more about this friend of yours who won The Voice. So is he like originally from Australia, or did he come down just to shoot that video for the
Yeah,
YouTube?
so his story comes in. So he actually had won. So he was the runner-up The Voice, and he came to Australia just for a show actually. And he came to and once he came here, he actually fell in love in this place. So he went back and applied for I think a course here with regards to music. So he's studying here in Australia as a student now. He's here as a student now. He's studying music. So that's how he came here, and we got connected with each other. I saw you, so it was pretty good. That's how we got linked with each other, and we came up with a plan.
Oh, that's great. So the entire when I saw the entire video is based around like the beautiful touristy spots that we have in Melbourne. You've got like the Luna Park, you've got I think the Great Ocean Road and all of that, and
Yeah.
it's got like a very beautiful composition. So how did you come to terms in terms of the locations? How did you go about with the shoot? Have you got anything to highlight in terms of that?
So the video, I usually write my own stories. If I'm directing or shooting a video, I usually write my own stories. And also, we just came up with this plan, and I was just listening to this song, and just gave me a feel that we should have something like a couple of friends enjoying and going around. But then I've got so my cameraman, my friend Sunesh, we work together, and so every time we're just thinking about how we could execute this video, and we just started thinking, like so. We thought like we'll make it fun, but how? And so the main concept of the video was celebrating someone's birthday, and because we were in lockdown and we weren't allowed to go to interstate, we thought like, how about we make ourselves like we're from some other place, and we're coming to Melbourne, and we're going around the places of Melbourne. And I asked him first because he's the main camera guy, so he has to be carrying all this heavy duty stuff, and I'll be the one who just be directing, right? So I asked him if he's ready for that, and he was like, "Yeah, let's go, let's do it." So if he said okay, then yeah, I was like, okay, there's gonna be multiple locations, like more than 10, 20, and he was like, yeah, all right, let's do it. So I was like, okay, let's go, and that's how we came up with this plan, and we went to the best locations where we could show Melbourne and portray the beauty of Melbourne. Yeah.
I really like the car though. The red car was amazing.
Oh yeah, the Cadillac. It was always my dream. When I was growing up, I always used to see these mad Cadillacs, in TVs and all. And I was like, okay, one day I'm gonna ride one of that. So this time we got good production budget, and also I was like, nah, this time we're going for red Cadillac.
That's great. You got to like live your dreams through that video. In terms of the video doing so well, how do you feel? Like you've got so many number of views in like just a couple of days. How are you feeling about that?
I feel great. See, the thing about making videos and all these, it's fun making videos first of all, but then if there's no outcome, like it just demotivates you. So when you're working really, really hard, because for this video we actually worked really, really hard, almost give our month's time for this. So from the start of scratch, like from writing the stories, from creating the storyboard and creating all the scripts and all, to going in the floor, shooting almost 5 to 6 different days, taking days off from your work, and then sitting down at in your home, and you're just editing day and night. And we actually had to scrap the whole the video like more than 4 or 5 times. So I had to re-edit because I wasn't happy with it. But then all this hard work, when we put it out and we get a lot of appreciation from people and all those views, it's kind of an appreciation too. So when you get all that, you feel like, okay, now you're complete. Now you've done what you wanted to do, and now this is all the hard work you've done. Now you feel like, all right, you've got the Jane now, so you're happy now.
That's amazing. I've got a question for you. Since I don't understand Nepali myself, what does Hawa Sarara mean actually?
So Hawa Sarara means the wind is blowing. It's the whistling of
Okay,
the
yeah.
wind in Nepalese.
I see. So, what made you choose this term in terms of the as a title of the song there?
Mm. Good question. We actually didn't even think about that. We were like, okay, because we started playing this song. What we usually do is before we do any music videos, we get the song. And
Mhm.
my idea is to, if I'm at some parties or some get-togethers, I just play this song. And I don't tell them that, okay, we're going to do this video or something. Well, I just play it in the background, and I just see the audiences, my friends, is uh, well, I mean, I'll just wait for them to react on that. So I used to play that a lot, and usually a lot of my mates would be like, "Could you play that song?" And I would be like, "Which one?" And they would be like, "That's Sarara or Hawa Sarara." And all right, so I felt like, okay, that's catchy. So I was like, all right, let's do this one, and we put the title as Hawa Sarara.
Ah, beautiful. So, in
Mm,
terms of the responses have you that you've got in the last couple of days, obviously there's so much hard work and so much teamwork that's gone into it. What kind of
mm.
responses have you heard so far? Any interesting one that you want to like highlight?
All right. Look, being an event organizer, I've got good connections with a lot of my artists as well from
Mm.
overseas, and a couple of many of you guys from the same industry making the videos and all. So I've got good feedbacks from a lot of them, which is really hard to get. So we usually get like, okay, well done, or yeah, you tried your best, and all those things from my previous videos as well. But
Yeah.
this one has gone extra mile, I reckon. So everyone's been asking me like, okay, how did you do all that? Like, oh, you worked really really hard, and everyone could see the effort and everything. At the same time, how it's been well edited and well presented to the audience. So
Yeah.
yeah, I've got good when you get good feedbacks from people from the same background and who are senior to you, yeah, really fulfills it. So yeah.
So it's doing well both in Nepal and in Australia, I'd reckon.
Yeah, it's well, because it's a Nepalese video, we won't be getting much of the international audiences. But there are a lot of my mates as well who are non-Nepalese. There was one of my mate, his name is Bobby. So we're just working, and he was in his computer, and all of a sudden from nowhere he was like, "Haha, salalalala, haha, salala." Yeah, I think it's
What a
catchy.
catchy
And
tune. Like I do 100% agree with Bobby on that.
yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. So, are you aiming to hit that 1 million mark in the next few weeks or months? Or
Yeah, I think we're aiming to get it within a couple of weeks' time. So we really hope this video actually trends and gets there where it deserves to be. Unfortunately, at the moment, Nepal and India both been hit by COVID and all, because of which the
yeah,
mood of the people is not there, and so maybe it's because of that. It's still um, not that very. It's not peaking that really well. But look, I think when everything's gonna go fine, the video is gonna start picking up more and more. So we're really hoping to get million mark within a couple of weeks, maybe within a month's time.
yeah, that's exciting. That's something to look forward to. And with the circumstance back home, it's definitely difficult.
Yeah,
Um, I think since we're nearing the final segment, I gotta ask you this question. What have
yeah.
you got lined up next? Would you want to give the audience a little sneak peek about what is up boiling there and for you to like present?
Yeah, we're definitely cooking something. See, we've been once this well, there's been a couple of videos that's been lined up already for our projects, and there's been like good couple of songs that has come to us just recently as well, with good budgets and everything. So we're just thinking about which one to pick. At the same time, we always wanted to do a short movie, and we already so there was one. Producer who came to us like as soon as he saw the video. He was like, he wanted to meet us, and we had a meeting the other day, and he was like, look, I wanted to do a short movie with you guys, and like, this is the budget. I'm happy to roll out the money for you if you're happy and interested. So we're working on that together. So probably come up with a new short movie first of all, and at the same time, like, if we have enough time to play around, then we might come up with another music video as well. So yeah, but our main thing would be on the next 3 months mark, a short movie is going to come out soon.
Wow, that's exciting. Like, I'm really looking forward to watching that. So is it going to be Nepalese as well?
Yeah, it's gonna be Nepalese, but with India, sorry, with English subtitle on it. Yeah, so it's gonna be basically about sports. I won't give you more information on that because we're still working on it. But yeah, so it's gonna be on sports. So it's gonna be more of uh, so it's going to be more for people for every part of the world because sports would connect everyone. So yeah, kind of if yeah, it's going to be about cricket. So yeah.
Beauty, beauty. I think cricket is something that a lot of the countries across the world are gonna enjoy watching. So that's
That's yeah.
exciting. So coming back to the video that we have here, do you have anything that you want to share before we wrap up?
Um, well, look, the video is already out, so I really hope everyone watches it, enjoys it. It has got a good feel. So even if it's just a Nepalese song, just feel the music, feel the vibe, and see the video. Yeah, hopefully you all. I mean, even in this worst situation when the COVID's hitting us really bad and everything is gone south, but still let's try and like our main motive about making this video is to flourish happiness at this kind of critical situation. So hopefully you would just watch it, like it, and yeah, wait for our more videos.
Yeah, that's awesome. That the Hawa Sarara, the audio is like
You do
so
it so well.
like it's so catchy. I just can't like get over it. But yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for being on the show, Sunod. It was lovely, lovely chatting with you and hearing your story and about the things about the video as well. And I wish you all the very best with your next venture.
Thank you so much, very much, Sonia. Really, really nice speaking to you. It's the first time, but yeah, I felt like we had a good connection. So yeah, it was really nice and very, very easy to talk to you. So thank you very much for that too.
No worries at all. We'll catch you next.